Okay, am I live? Am I live? I'm not sure. Am I live? I think I'm live now. So, ya sorry agak lambat karena koneksinya jelek. Kondisi jelek malam ini entah kenapa. But now we are live. Jadi selamat malam, selamat sore, selamat malam, selamat sore, selamat malam, good evening, konbanwa, whatever. But I'm live now. I hope connection is going to be stable at least for a while. Anyway, let's start. Raining. Pata-pata. Damn, Nolian. Stop. Stop. Nolian. Behind me, at least 5 Yalias are yelling those words at the top of their voices. They are referring to me as the damn Nolian, and my nerves are on edge from the way they're running for its life, along with the cold raindrops hitting me relentlessly. Thunder booms in the distance. The flash of lightning splits the grey sky into two halves, and the raindrop gradually resembles a glass wall. So deadly. Crossbow bolts whiz past me under the heavy rain, along with their cries. Sial, masalah connection terus dari tadi. Sial, connection is giving me problem even at the beginning of the stream. Stop, or else you're dead. In fact, they don't need to threaten me. I can't run much further. Every joint and tendon in my body hurts so much, and my wet clothes are sticking to me like a form of binding, making it difficult to move. Am I online? Am I online? Holy crap. Connection's so bad. Am I online? Connection is great, so I'm gonna assume I'm online, okay? As the rain pitter-patters around me and the footsteps come closer from behind, those sounds probably signal the end of my life. Suddenly, a few strikes of lightning flash across the night sky. Although my eyes are closed, I can still see those flashes of light through my thin eyelids. Closely followed by a thunder screaming from above. Unusual cries of anguish reach my ears amid the lightning and thunder. Ah! Ah! Monster! What's that? Ah! Monster! Ah! What is going on? Don't tell me it's a wild beast. Upon realizing this possibility, a wave of fear sweeps across, and I can't help shivering. Is it a wild beast or a alien frightening? Is a wild beast or a alien frightening? At least a alien speaks the same language and shares the same religious beliefs as me. We may be at odds over a gold mine now, but at least I'll still die with dignity if I fall into their hands. However, it is not up to me to decide whether I will live or die at this point. The only thing I can do is to lie on the mud and wait for my death. But I wonder what happened. That's spam in my chat, huh? That's new. Sigh. This blasted war. The lightning persists and rainwater keeps flowing across the ground. In addition, hang on, I'm gonna deal with the spam first. Done. What happened to the aliens? The aliens who were in hot pursuit earlier sounded as if they got devoured within a short time and stopped uttering anything. No matter how hard I strain my ears, I can only detect the sound of rain and lightning around me. Oh no. I quickly open my eyes and struggle to get up from the mud. I don't want to get ripped apart by a wild beast. I have to hurry up and run while it is making a meal out of those aliens. I decide to run away from the direction where those aliens' cries came from, but a sharp pain ensues across my left leg after barely taking a few steps. Maybe I injured myself when I fell down just now. I have no choice but to hobble along slowly. Swishing sounds occasionally come from the surrounding area, and I can't tell if they're the sound of raindrops hitting leaves or wild beast fur brushing against the foliage. That's gonna be scary, huh? Sorry about that. Another lightning flashes across the rainy night sky, closely followed by a loud thunderclap, and the ground feels as if it is shaking. Everything suddenly turns white, and my ears are ringing. I can't hear anything for a while. Gradually, my vision recovers, and I can see light from a fire nearby. You have the options now. This is too conspicuous. I should remember. Darkness, go to the fire. Should I go to the fire or not? Remain in darkness. Oh no, go to the fire. If it is a beast, the fire will chase it away. You won't come near the fire. My instincts urge me to approach the fire. It is a small patch of foliage that can ignite it by lightning. Despite the heavy rain, the small fire is burning steadily and can stay alight for at least half an hour. For as long as I stay near the fire, any frightening beast hiding in the darkness won't come over. I comfort myself in my heart. At least I can also recover some of my stamina now that my body feels stiff. As I'm about to get closer to the fire, my left leg refuses to obey me. I extend my hand hastily to lean against a tree for support, but I touch thin air instead, surprisingly. My goodness! I have lost count of the number of times I've this. I get up with my eyes wide open. From the illumination provided by the fire outside, I realize I have fallen into a hole on a tree, and I'm not the only one here. A girl is lying quietly inside. Oh, so we are not this girl, okay. Nice to know which point of view we are. Hey, are you alright? Hello? The girl is curled up with her back facing the tree's opening. She has attractive long silver hair that barely covers her pure white cheeks, and her skin looks so delicate it might crumble if the wind blows across. Hello? I raise my voice again, but the girl still isn't responding. She's wearing a black dress with white frills and a blood-red sash around the waist. Its style and craftsmanship deserves praise. This girl certainly doesn't come from an ordinary family. Okay, is it too loud? Wake up! Hey! I try to shake her, but her eyes remain closed, as if she were a soulless mannequin. Ah, it hurts. Not only did I fail to wake her up, but I have also aggravated the injury on my left leg that it hurts so much, and I end up sitting on the floor after falling down. Now I notice my left leg has an open wound after it got stabbed by 3 plants earlier, and it is still bleeding. Forget it, I'm fighting for my life. I sigh and take off my backpack to use as a temporary bandage for my wound. Mr. Cook gave this backpack to me as a present not too long ago. Before we came to this mountain, we'd even agreed to fill our backpacks with fresh produce before going back. Looks like this is only a dream. Never mind, as long as one can survive, there's always a way. I shake my head to clear those unhappy thoughts, steel myself to cut the backpack with a bill hook, and turn the back into a few strips of cloth. If I can live, I endure the acute pain to fasten the strips of cloth securely across the wound on my left leg. Phew! I breathe a sigh of relief after bandaging my wound. Kenapa malam-malam ada sepeda motor lewat, ha? I breathe a sigh of relief after bandaging my wound and glance at that girl who is still in deep sleep. She doesn't seem to have any visible wounds or signs of injury, but how come she's sleeping here and won't wake up? I crawl across carefully and place my finger across her nose. Oh. My hand is still numb after it got drenched by the rain earlier, and the girl's breathing feels quite shallow. I can't tell whether she's still alive. Missy, these are exceptional circumstances. There's no other way, sorry about that. I decide to press my ear against her chest to see if I occurs at my neck, and this feeling quickly spreads to the rest of my body. Vampire's Melody. It's so cold and so tiring. I wonder how much longer do I need to run before I can elude them? Where are you, Mr. Cook? What's that? Machine? What's that sound? How come there is such a frightening sound? What kind of monster is after me? That sound is getting louder. It is approaching. It is getting closer. What sort of frightening monster is that? I have to run, but my legs won't move. Hurry up and move. I wake up while thrashing about. So it's just a dream? Which part of it was a dream, huh? I don't see any monster in front of me, but that girl is still there, sound asleep. Right, it's her. I rub my... And then? But I seem to have no recollection of what happened after that, as if any memories of that part got erased. Why did I sleep overnight here? Ah yes, I got injured. Maybe I passed out from loss of blood. I instinctively feel around my left leg. The bandages are gone, but my leg doesn't have any signs of injury at all. Strange, I remember it's my left leg. I fell around my right leg at the same time, and that leg has no signs of injury either. What the hell? That fluttering noise in my dreams suddenly reaches my ears again while I'm racking my brains over it. Oh no, don't tell me that monster isn't from my dreams. Wake up, quick! That terrifying noise sounds really close, and I might not have enough time to escape if I don't run at once. I hardly shake that girl while she's still fast asleep. She can wake up. The girl is responding this time, surprisingly. She seems to be growling in annoyance after being woken up. Her voice is sweet and clear, yet she looks irritated, and she pushes my hands away. You've finally woken up. Get up quickly. There's a monster. We need to run.
Huh?
Suaranya. The girl rubs her eyes, and I'm stunned by her purple demonic eyes for an instant. It's so pretty. No, I said there's a monster.
怪物？あんたバカ？というか誰？どうしてここにいるの？
The girl's voice is getting shriller, and I can also detect anger and hostility in her questioning. I'm Rylan. It wasn't intentional. I'm from I'm here to escape from some trouble. We have no time to talk about all this, so listen up. I nearly told her I'm an alien, yet I'm also worried that she may be a alien and give me trouble.
逃げてきた？それで何を聞けばいいのよ。言うのよ、この臆病者。
No, it's true. It was nearby just now. I swear I've never heard such frightening sounds before in my entire life. I didn't lie to you. It might even be lurking somewhere in one corner while looking at us for its next meal. Last night, it had several Yorians for supper.
私疲れてるの。本当に何かが隠れているんだったら静かにするか出て行ってくれる？
The girl closes her eyes again. Looks like she doesn't care about Yorians. I want to open my mouth, yet I can't find anything to say. Don't tell me I was too much on edge and started to hallucinate. Maybe I should follow her advice by resting quietly before making any plans to leave the mountain and look for Mr. Cook. So I find a spot in one corner and shut my eyes to recuperate. Likewise. Ada lagi. Listen, it's here. I jump up with my feet sliding against the floor. Koneksinya putus nyambung, sial. What's the point in sleeping? We should run, quickly.
逃げる？バカ騒ぎしちゃって。片付けてあげるから連れてきなさい。
Settle? Are you a fool? Upon hearing her words, I grab her hand and shake it for a while, feeling unsettled in my heart. Don't tell me she's really an idiot. She looks so well dressed. She can't possibly be an ignoramus living in a tree.
まったく何慌ててるのよ。本当に臆病なんだ。
The girl takes my hand to pull herself up before striding out.
年寄りの夢を邪魔しないでちょうだい。怪物ですって。もう嫌になるわ。
I can only hear her voice from inside the tree. Wait! I hurry out of the tree after that cocky girl and can only see her standing there while looking ahead, dumbfounded. This? I follow her gaze and gasp involuntarily as I break out in cold sweat. A terrifying yellow dragon is rolling mightily, producing continuous rumbling noises. In addition, black smoke is spewing from its tail, and it can swiftly demolish any tree in its path with its head. That's an excavator. Well, run! Hurry! My legs have turned to jelly at the overwhelming sight of this frightening monster, and I can barely muster my voice, but my head is telling me to run. I grit my teeth and tense my muscles. In one fell swoop, I grab that girl who doesn't know any better, turn around, and run away from the scary monster. We need to run away as quickly as possible while it hasn't responded yet. It's our only hope to survive. Whew. Whew. I have no idea how far we ran. Anyway, I stopped to catch my breath, only when those rumbling noises from behind are completely out of earshot. Are you alright? I wipe away the sweat covering my entire face and turn around to check on that girl I pulled to run with me. She looks confused while staring in the direction we came from. She's probably wondering whether that monster will pursue us.
あれは何？
That was the monster I've been talking about. I have no idea what it is either.
あんたたちが作ったんじゃないの？
Human creation? Are you joking? Humans can create such a massive thing. She lowers her head to think about something. Then I realize I'm still holding her hand. So sorry, your stamina is really amazing. I hurriedly released her hand, but I noticed she didn't sweat at all, and her breathing is unbelievably steady. She should be panting heavily after running like this.
でも人が乗っていたような気が。
She just ignores me and begins to mutter to herself as if she's trying to recall something. Guess not every aristocratic girl is weak and prone to illnesses. My worries are unfounded. Well, I'm going back. What about you? I point in the direction that I remember as my way back. She glances in my direction and then looks behind her as if she can't make up her mind. Although we have escaped from that monster, it may come here, and we don't know if there are others in the mountain forest. So it's best for you to return to town with me for now, alright? I'm not certain if this girl is from our small town, but I still bring it up after a moment's hesitation. After all, it's probably too dangerous to leave her alone in this mountain. Or maybe not, who knows?
町？
Hurry up and go, Missy. I pat her shoulder to encourage her to pick up the pace.
気安く触らないでよ。
She angrily brushes away my hand and walks off on her own. Makanya jangan pegang-pegang ah. It should be along this direction. I hurriedly point in the direction behind me. She frowns and returns to me grudgingly. Sorry, it's a habit of mine. I would usually talk like this at the kitchen where I work.
黙って。ちゃんと案内しなさい。
Yes, yes. She's urging me to hurry up and go after dismissing mine. Hang on, I want a drink. Actually, I only have a rough idea of the direction because this expanse of forest is far larger than I thought. A nighttime thunderstorm could change so many things. I'm relying on my memory to find my way back, and the girl is following me quietly from behind. However, the surroundings are getting more unfamiliar. Do you remember what happened last night? I slowed down a little to allow her to catch up.
あんたから私の匂いがする。
She intently casts her deep purple eyes straight at me as if she's checking on something. Scent? I'm a bit confused. What did I do last night?
でもこの匂いは確かに。
She just looks away and bites her lip while muttering to herself without answering my question. I will be honest. Actually, I still remember the earlier part clearly. A few Yarlians were after me. I ran for my life. Then those Yarlians suddenly stopped shouting for some strange reason. At that time, it was pitch dark and I didn't dare to look back. Afterwards, I stumbled across an opening on a tree when that place got lit by lightning. I fell inside by accident and found you there. I knocked the back of my head, trying my best to remember the earlier events. I saw you were inside that opening, and then...
これは
The girl suddenly stops in her tracks and calls out in alarm, snapping me out of my thoughts. She looks completely surprised, much more than that time when she saw that huge yellow dragon. I also quickly turned to look in that direction. We've walked to the edge of the forest without realizing it, but the sight in front of us looks alien to me. Where are we? I look at her. From her serious expression, I can tell she's equally puzzled. If my memory didn't fail me, I could see the edge in one glance. I can feel my breath getting more rapid. Everything is so confusing. But in front, how did this lost city, which resembles a labyrinth, appear in one night? What should we do?
戦争終結のため私に闘病。
The girl looks away from me to stay in the distance and begins to say something strange. What?
1972年11月には兵たちを家に帰します。
The year 1972? What are you saying?
あれを見て。
Huh? She points to a tall building opposite. It resembles a tower stretching to the heavens that I can never imagine. A large poster is hanging at the middle of the tall building. At first glance, it looks like the Yarlian's flag, but in fact, it appears closer to the flag of Yarli and Norli combined together. Nevertheless, I'm more interested in the words on top. 1972, general elections. I can't help slapping my face, hoping to wake up from this ludicrous dream. Wake up quick, Raylan! Wake up quick! My cheek feels as if they are burning after being slapped repeatedly, and the palm of my hands are even starting to feel numb. But everything remains the same. how did it become like this? What is going on? I lower my hands limply, unable to stop myself from trembling all over.
確か1672年6月
So it was 300 years, separated by 300 years. 26 June 1672. I'm filled with new hope when she mentioned that year, which I know well. By the way, you also remembered it was 26 June 1672 yesterday.
でもどういうこと？立っていてもせいぜい10年ぐらいだと思ったのに、なぜ？
What do you mean 10 years? 10 years? I on with my questions as if she were my lifeline. What do you know? Quickly tell me what is going on.
そうね。
She lowers her head.
分かったわ。あんたよ。
Huh? The girl suddenly glares at me after some time. Me? I point at myself to confirm I didn't hear her wrongly.
そうよ。私の計画における唯一の変数はあんたの存在。
Plans? Change? What are you talking about?
忘れて。何の役にも立たないもの。まずは私の家を見つけないと。
She shakes me off and turns around to leave. Wait! I quickly grab her. I don't know your plans, nor do I want to. And I don't care if you want to go anywhere either. I just want to go back, so help me to return first.
私に何の関係があるっていうの？
It's obvious. I'm sure I ended up here because of you. You definitely know how to return to, right? You definitely know how to return to, right?
バカね。そもそもあんたがここに来たのは自業自得でしょ？それに誰もあんたが帰るのを止めないわ。自分で道を探すことね。
When I said return, I meant I want to go back to the year 1672, not 1972.
あんたバカ？どうやって1972年に来たと思ってるの？手品か何か？
I don't want to argue with you. Let me go back and I'll pretend I never saw you.
鈍い男ね。もう十分説明したでしょ。私にとっても想定外なの。できることなら私だって帰りたいわ。
What do you mean?
でも仕方ないの。
You can't do it? What do you mean?
1672年には戻れないって意味よ。1972年でどうやって生き残るか考えなさい。
I can't return? I freeze as if a bucket of ice is being poured onto me. Then, what about Mr. Cook and Miss Ellen next door? She cackles as if she's gloating at me. I bow my head. If this is the year 1972, they should be long gone now.
自分で考えなさい。
Her voice gradually becomes more distant and eventually fades in the wind. Are those big buildings from 1972, huh? Can't believe it. It looks like they're from the year 2000 something. Oh, that poster was from 1972. This building, we could be like several decades after that. She's gone. What should I do? Should I go after her? But I have no idea where she went. Where should I go? Where can I go if Mr. Cook is gone? I wander aimlessly through the streets in this foreign city. The roads in this place are painted black in color and have white pavements. Vehicles with metallic bodies and four wheels zip past me one after another, and they can move so quickly without harnessing the power from a horse or ox. In addition, there are skyscrapers that stretch taller than massive trees reaching up to the sky. These buildings have a variety of attractive posters and signboards displayed at the entrances. And the pictures are so beautiful, it is hard to tell them apart from the real thing. I began to develop strong hallucinations by looking at the various things around me. I seem to be a non-existential spirit drifting about in this city. However, every passerby is looking at me strangely. Their bewilderment proves I'm not a ghost. I haven't thought of searching for the places I could remember at first, but I couldn't find any familiar building or signboard. From morning till night, I passed countless streets and many unfamiliar faces, yet I didn't get anything. Mr. Cook, where are you if you're still alive? Where are your traces if you aren't around anymore? Eventually, I reached an entrance with open metallic doors. The passageway beyond the entrance has soothing music and bright lights that feels like a place full of joy and laughter. But something on the other side catches my attention, and I stride there. What could it be? Mr. Cook? Huh? I realized it at that moment. This is the place. A large statue of a person holding a shotgun is standing in front of me, and that person is Mr. Cook. The statue has a plaque at the base with the words written on it: Mendo Cook, 7/8/1631, 21/3/1675. Mr. Cook's restaurant used to be sited at the same place as this statue. Although the locale looks entirely different now, my gut instinct is telling me that I used to live here. Mendo Cook, an only civilian hero. He was the first person to spot a Yalian scouting party and raise the alarm, enabling the Nordians to organize their defenses in time. I read each word on the plaque verbatim. Although very few words are written on it, each word feels more somber than anything else. Cook later joined the Nordian militia and died a glorious death in the most heated battle on March 1675. Both colonies merged after this long period of war and bloodshed in history. I opened my mouth when I finished reading everything on the plaque, yet I can't breathe. As I take a step back, the heel of my foot trips against a loose tile sticking out, and I fall on my buttocks. Then, a few people in outlandish clothing of various colors laugh boisterously at my wretched state, before they promptly disappear amid the bright lights in the distance. I look at the lights and came back with the words amusement park on top. Amusement park? I feel hurt. Mr. Cook, his restaurant, and my home were buried in this amusement park's grounds. I staggered to my feet. I have to escape from this cemetery in an amusement park. I can't breathe. I wander along the streets in bewilderment. Now, I really have no idea on where to go. In this world, who am I? What the hell? A set of loud noises suddenly ring out from behind. I turn around to see a red-colored metallic vehicle, and the people inside are looking angrily at me from behind the car's window. Country bumpkin, move aside quickly. Where are you going? Could I hitch a ride? Country bumpkin, are you mad? Now a few men have stepped out of the vehicle while cursing and swearing. So, these metallic boxes can contain that many people. Hello there, I have nowhere to go. May I come along with all of you? That group of people surround me after I told them about my predicament, and their angry expressions are replaced by sinister smiles. Hey, what are you doing? A man suddenly pins me down from behind, and it seems both of my hands are being restrained before I can react. Nothing. We just want to befriend you. Dirt gets activated now. Let's put it on him. The gunny sack which smells horrible is placed over my head, and my vision turns black. This fellow is out of his mind, and he looks so wretched. Who knows if he might be an escapee from the mental hospital? Would those punks of the Tiger Gang want him? We can tear him apart before selling him. They won't be able to tell. What is there to sell? I have nothing valuable on me. It's okay if you have no money. Your entire body is worth a lot. One kidney alone can fetch 100,000. Haha. What did you sial? All of you are bastards. Release me. Help. I'm being tied up from head to toe. No matter how hard. Damn, you're so noisy. Something hard is hitting the back of my head a few times, and I'm getting dizzy. Is her voice?
ちょっとねえってば
Someone is kicking my stomach. Who's calling me? I blurrily open my eyes and I see a silhouette in front. You are... I slowly regain my vision. Then I realize that the dark figure under the moonlight is none other than that girl inside the tree. Oh, kita bisa ketemu dia lagi ya. Bagaimana ceritanya?
ようやく目が覚めたの。随分と寝ぼすけね、ジョン。
John? Huh? She just looks at me from above and appears somewhat annoyed. John, what happened? Where am I? I have returned? I can only see a forest around me. All those roads and tall buildings are gone, as if I have returned to the world I belong to.
まだ帰りたいなんてバカなこと考えてるの？目を覚ましなさい。
I didn't go back.
そうよ。ここは1972年。金輪際帰りたいなんて考えないことね。そんなこと誰にもできないんだから。
So, I haven't returned. I can feel a slight ache at the back of my head as I regain consciousness. Then I with
ずいぶんと消耗しちゃったけどね。でもまだあんなやつらのことを気にしてるなんて、あんた頭おかしいんじゃない？
meh.
あんなやつらを挑発して死にたいの？死んだら300年前に戻れるとでも？
No, I only wanted to ask them for help.
あんたそのうち無様に死ぬでしょうね。
Die without any dignity. The girl seems to be laughing for a while, but she sighs afterwards.
現実を見なさい。300年前から来たのはここではあんたと私だけ。バカみたいに暴れているとすぐに命を落とすわよ。
But I had no other choice. My home and my family are long gone.
あの夜に何があったかわからないけど、あんたからは確かに私の匂いがするの。
Your scent?
そう、私の匂いがするということは契約が成立したということ。その瞬間からあんたは私のしもべになったのよ。
What does that even mean, huh? I don't understand. What are you saying this time? Deal? Thrall? I don't get what you mean at all. She pauses for a moment before smiling at me.
イエラーレスター、はるか昔からやってきたヴァンパイアよ。
From far more distant past. So she is older than me, huh? Yella. I slowly recite her name. This is a vampire's name? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. This girl is actually a vampiress.
何がおかしいのよ。
She seems somewhat angry. Maybe she's surprised at my response. I'm laughing at the sheer incredulity of things. Vampires, thralls, sleeping for 300 years? Do you have anything more far-fetched than these?
信じないの？
Most people probably won't believe a vampire's words. At this point, what's the difference whether I believe you or not? How are they? What's the difference whether I believe you or not? What's the difference whether I believe you or not? I have no place I can call my home in this world. Even if I believe her, it won't change anything.
どうやら信じるつもりはないみたいね。
What are you going to do? Yella comes closer and taps me with her sharp index finger.
証拠があるわ。首に私の印がある。
Huh? My neck? She stabs my neck lightly with her fingernail. Mark?
ここよ。
Wait. She jabs intently. Wait. There was a menu earlier. I want to save. Hang on. She jabs intently. My skin is about to break. Can I press escape? No. How do I show the menu? When the mouse hovers. Load and save. Quick save. Ow, it hurts. Wait. Let's try not in. Oh crap. Hang on. I'm gonna try to, to the next action, the previous action, autoplay, load and save, quick load, flowchart, what is that? Review options. I want to quick save before something happens. So somehow the menu only opens up when I hover to the lower part of the screen, but if I hover too far too far below that, I'm gonna accidentally select my Windows Windows icons at the bottom bar. So I think this is best played in full screen. I'm gonna do that next time. Don't tell me this girl is really a vampiress. Her hand is surprisingly large and doesn't match her appearance. Maybe she's really a vampire, who knows?
300年前、あのうろの中で、私とあんたは契約を交わした。その首の印が契約の証よ。
What kind of deal we made? What deal? I didn't agree to it.
考えてもごらんなさい。普通の人間がヴァンパイアに魂を売ることなく300年も生きられると思う？
Nope, not normally. You must have forced it on me while I had passed out inside the tree.
気を失ってた？恥ずかしげもなく私のそばにいて何を企んでたか知れないわ。
I just entered to take shelter from the rain, and you erased my memories. I couldn't remember anything inside the tree at all, let alone any recollection of whatever fact.
そんなの誰が知ってるっていうの？
You.
つまり契約は成立したの。300年前からあんたは私のしもべだったのよ。
Wow. Yella withdraws her finger, and that cold feeling promptly leaves my neck.
もちろん私にも主としてあんたを守る義務があるわ。少なくともあんな不良どもにおもちゃにさせたりはしない。
She's saying it while licking her own fingertips. Protect? But you're a vampire. Don't tell me you won't suck my blood. I wonder if I'm imagining things. It feels as if she's trying to overcome something.
安心して。あんたは私のしもべよ。傷つけたりはしない。それに、あんたの血にも興味はないわ。
Okay, that's good news. I have no knowledge of this world after 300 years, and basically can't help you with anything. You aren't interested in my blood either. In that case, you have absolutely nothing to lose if you annul this pact and allow me to leave, right?
行きたいならご自由にどうぞ。
She's releasing me that easily. It seems a vampire's attitude to his or her servant is much more liberal than a landowner's.
一定以上私から離れたら、あんたはたちまち骨の山。さまよう魂になるだけだもの。300年前に死んだことになってね。
That actually makes sense. She closes her eyes and her lips curve upwards, as if she's deriving pleasure from toying with a pet. You... A vampire isn't up to anything good after all.
この300年間ずっと私があんたを守ってきた。どうやって逃げるかよりもどうやって私に報いるかをまずは考えなさい。
Fine, fine. How should I repay you then?
急がないわ。時間はあるもん。目覚めるのが予定より200年も遅くなっちゃったけど、準備は万全に整えていたもの。今はあんたというしもべもいるし、大した問題じゃないわ。
Perhaps you already took me into account a long time ago.
なぜ？あんたのことは全くの想定外よ。でも悪いことばかりでもないみたい。
The wind from the mountainside is blowing her silver hair up, and she's smiling at me with her sharp fangs glinting under the moonlight. As her hair spreads out in all directions under the moonlight, she simply looks like a pure white angel. Now, a vampire should be a monster. I can't allow myself to be deceived by this girl's appearance.
私と来なさい。あんたの運命はすでに私と共にある。
That monster whispers to me.
それは呪われた運命であり、同時に祝福でもある。ね、ジョン。
Why are you calling me John? I was wondering earlier, where did this John come from? I'm Raylan Monroe. Yella shrugs and smiles happily.
冗談よ、レイラ。
You must be doing it on purpose. She's looking at me slyly and is smiling even more gleefully.
起きて着替えて。それから私についてきて。
Yella points to something beside me. Eh? Where did you get these set of clothes?
さっきの不良たちから剥ぎ取ってやったのよ。そんなボロボロの服で私についてきたらみんなに誤解されるでしょ。
You really got rid of them? I look at the pile of clothes, and they really appear very similar to the ones those people were wearing earlier when they surrounded me.
当然よ。私を誰だと思ってるの？
She grows out after saying it. She's probably giving me some privacy to change my clothes. Fine. I choose a set of clothes that is close to my size from among the pile. The clothes in this era are much softer than the ones during my time. After all, I have no choice but to follow you. Yella's shoulders stiffen slightly in the distance, as if she heard my muttering.
え？もちろん。
Then she turns round to chuckle. Eh? I haven't finished changing. I hurriedly pull my pants up.
面倒なしもべね。早く着替えなさいよ。
Yella quickly looks away while blushing, and she strides off in a huff. But her steps become more light-hearted after she's walked a few paces. She doesn't seem to be angry. Rather, she's behaving as if she's jumping for joy after finding a treasure or something.
着替え終わったの？
Coming! I quickly run after her. Since there's no going back and I have nowhere to go, I might as well follow her. Two heads are always better than one. I follow Yella to a remote area. An old solitary mansion is standing in front. Its architecture feels nostalgic to me because a rich person's house used to be designed in this way 3 centuries ago. But now, the old mansion looks dilapidated at a glance, and even a little eerie under the moonlight. What is this place?
私の家よ。
Huh? But 3 centuries have passed. I peer at the roof of the building like a middle-aged balding man.
準備は万全だって言ったでしょ。みんなあんたみたいにバカだと思わないでちょうだい。
Okay. She steals a glance at me as she embraces herself smugly. Well, that's good.
あの階段を見て。3段目の下に細工をして鍵を隠してあるの。
Key? Do we need a key? I survey the windows. Is a key needed? Isn't it easier to simply open a window and climb inside?
黙って探して。
Okay, got it. Yes. This girl is just a vampire dressed as an aristocrat. How come she also has an entitled girl's attitude and can't even shun the simple task of opening a window?
まだ
Coming! After searching the base of the stairs, I look at the key she indicated and use it to open the door. But the lock on the door is extremely rusty. What should I do? I have no choice but to return to her for help.
まったく私がやるわ。
Yala snatches the key from my hands, squeezes past me, and works intently on the door. Creak, creak. Squeak, squeak. The metallic scraping noises become louder until there's a snapping sound. I think the key broke inside the lock.
もううんざり。
Yala becomes berserk, and I watch her in fear. Although she said she wouldn't suck my blood, she didn't say she would not bite me with her sharp teeth if she became angry. Hang on, dicat ada spam lagi. There, done. Please don't lose your rationality and chomp me. Calm down. How about this? I'll open the window, get inside, and open the door from there.
いいえ、私が先に入るからここで待ってなさい。
She lifts the hem of her dress and lives inside a window which is close to a person's height without waiting for my response. I'm utterly shocked by her neat movements. It's really too fast and she can get inside smoothly without brushing her dress against the broken glass. Oh. Then I hear a set of footsteps, followed by the door being opened with a groan shortly afterwards. So I hurry inside. Out!
気をつけなさい。
Upon stepping inside, I trip on a decaying floorboard and nearly fall down. Luckily, Yella is quick and catches me in the nick of time.
あんなに大きな腐った板が見えなかったの？その上踏み抜くなんて。
Well, I just entered the house, so yeah, surprise. She glares at me and uses her feet to clear the litter on the floor. It's too dark here. I'm not used to it. I wait for my eyes to adjust to the lighting inside the mansion before I look around the interior with the moonlight streaming in through the windows. Most of the floorboards inside are in disrepair, and old wooden boards are scattered everywhere. Simply stepping on any of these boards might even risk getting pierced by wooden splinters.
これが見えないなんて目が悪いにも程があるわ。
I'm not blind. I'm just not quite used to this place. I should tell you that I used to be the champion in a rabbit hunting competition at Norley. The Norleys would frequently organize hunting competitions. One of their most challenging contests involved tracking down rabbits and catching them within the shortest time. So I was the best in this aspect.
冗談みたいなチャンピオンね。私のつま先の視力の方がいいんじゃない？
Yeah, smoking laughter interrupts my bragging about myself. Don't you dare underestimate me. What is that? I suddenly noticed a hole that looks larger than the other cavities under the moonlight on the floor behind Yella before I can rebut her.
何よ。びっくりするじゃない。
When she turns around to look in the direction I'm facing, her facial expression stiffens. Is this the first floor? That hole is so big, it doesn't seem to have rotted naturally by itself. It can't possibly be a tunnel dug up by some wild beast or other.
そんな地下室が。
Yella goes there in a fluster, her face ashen. Vault? I follow her. At the vault entrance, I can see a flight of wooden stairs that is badly damaged by termites and man-made reconstructed walls around us. From my current spot, the place really looks like a vault, but it is pitch dark and I can't see anything further inside.
どうして？まさかそんなはずは。
Yella stares incredulously at the interior, as if she's going to use her gaze to dig out whatever is inside. What is going on? Why do you look so upset and fearful now? Don't tell me you hit something frightening inside, such as vampire familiar or something. Ah! Yella jabs a fingernail at my elbow, and it hurts so much I shrink back.
うるさいわね。余計なことばっかり。ここには私が苦労して貯めた財宝があったの。
Duit ternyata, huh? Search treasure. What a fright. I can't see the interior, but it should be fine as long as it doesn't contain some strange beast skeletons inside. In that case, let's retrieve them quickly.
もうないわ。
Gone? Wait! Yella crumbles like a puppet falling off its broken strings after saying it, and I quickly help her to rise at one side. The entire mansion is huge, but I can only see wooden planks, nails, and various junk scattered around. Not a single piece of furniture is in sight, and the stairs have deteriorated until one half is broken off, making it impossible to go upstairs. Just like a hollowed out hole in a tree. I head outside to find some bark and dried grass in the forest, and press them together to use as a makeshift bedding. I also obtain some wild fruits, although they don't look exactly right. They are big and shouldn't pose any issues if we eat them to fill our stomachs. Want them? I bring the pot, dried grass, and wild fruits back to Yella. She doesn't seem to have recovered from her massive shock in losing all of her valuables, and she just quietly pushes away the wild fruits I've offered to her. Well, if you got stolen, if your money got stolen by a stranger, you're gonna feel like her too. As I lie on the bark and dried grass, I recall Yella's cocky attitude earlier. I'm well prepared for all eventualities. Now that I have a thrall like you, we shouldn't have any major problems. So that ball, which became easy pickings for looters, was the only thing she prepared for all eventualities. I wonder how did the looters know about the underground vault? Even though it's been 300 years, they wouldn't have. I mean, how did they even find it in the first place, huh? I can't help chuckling.
何笑ってるの？
Maybe our surroundings are too quiet, and my laughter is a bit noticeable. I didn't.
いいえ、笑ったわ。私のこと笑ってたんでしょ？
No. This girl's still extremely proud of herself, surprisingly, just like a lady from a rich family.
だから何笑ってるのよ。
I was just thinking, how should I say it? Once anyone experiences a lot of misfortune, an additional one isn't much in comparison. Since all these things we've encountered landed us in such a mess that it couldn't get any worse, I felt relief when I realized it, so I laughed.
あっそ。
Some of that color has returned to her face, and I'm close to laying out the makeshift bedding. Lie down. It will be more comfortable. The wooden flooring is too hard.
何言ってんのよ。あんたと一緒になんか寝ないわ。
You did for 300 years. Or did you forget? I still have another set of materials and we'll make another bedding shortly. Don't worry.
分かったわ。
Yella hesitates for a while, but she takes off her shoes and sits on the makeshift bed I have arranged for her anyway.
ああ、最悪。こんなガラクタの上に座る羽目になるなんて思いもしなかったわ。
Yes, I never expected that either. I was still enjoying a piping hot bowl of vegetable soup that Mr. Cook prepared for me at home yesterday morning, and everything changed in the blink of an eye.
あの財宝を集めるのにどれだけ苦労したか。あれだけあれば何を買うにも問題なかったはずなのに。過去を呪うしかないわね。
I don't know how much treasure you have accumulated, but how did you amass them? You should know that ordinary people like me would never even think of digging an underground vault, especially for storing valuables. It is quite an achievement just to fill a box with silver.
忘れないで。私は一般人じゃなくヴァンパイアよ。財宝みたいなものは勝手に貴族のもとに集まるようになってるの。
No, you said just now that you work your blood, sweat, and tears for them. How did it become a matter of obtaining them easily from the rich?
あんた
Halo salju. Mau apa kamu nemenin? Hah? Salju, kamu kalau mau jalan, jalan lah. Never mind, never mind. Actually, I'm beginning to get used to it. Just like that time when you said you were all prepared for all eventualities. Now, I mimic her voice and facial expression, but she pinches my arm savagely before I can finish. Ow, wow, 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 wow.
黙りなさい。次行ったらあんたの口をめっちゃめちゃに引き裂いてやるから。
Yes, yes, yes. She keeps saying she's a vampire, but other than her massive strength and bad temper, this vampire girl isn't even as scary as those human hooligans who kidnapped me earlier. Now that you're feeling better, would you like to eat something? We haven't eaten anything for the whole day. I pick a couple of fruits that appear cleaner than the rest, munch on one, and offer the other fruits to her.
残しておいてあんたが食べなさい。
She shakes her head. Are you worried that we won't have enough to eat? Don't worry, I've plucked a lot, and there are plenty of those in the forest outside. We have enough for both of us. Is she sparing a thought for me? I remember she climbed inside a window to open the door for me earlier.
いいや、食べるだけ無駄だもん。
What do you mean? Huh? A waste? What do you mean?
あんたバカ？言ったでしょ。私はヴァンパイアなの。
Vampire? Don't tell me you can't eat normal food?
そうよ。血液以外の食べ物は味も匂いもしなければ食べても食べなくても同じなの。
Oh, so that's why. I see. As a cook, I dread losing my sense of taste the most, so I can't help feeling a little sorry for this vampire girl. By the way, why didn't you allow me to open the window earlier? I thought you said I was your thrall or something.
いいのよ。あんたには関係ないでしょ。
She lies down on the bedding with her back facing me after saying it. What does that even mean? I don't know. I mean, what did she say? Why does her mood turn sour as quickly as flipping a page on a book? That's girls for you. You're going to sleep?
うるさいわね。
Good night. I eat a few more fruits to I lie down on the bedding, curl up, and slowly drift off to sleep.
おやすみなさい。
I suddenly hear her mutter the word good night. Strange. How come I can't move?
本当にバカね。こんな簡単に騙されるなんて。
Huh?
金貨を譲ってくれた貴族と同じね。
Who does the what's happening? What's this? What's happening? What's happening? What happened? Yala, why can't I move? What are you going to do to me?
バカね。お腹が空いたら食事をする。ヴァンパイアがお腹を空かせたら血を飲む。それくらい常識じゃない？
Wait, I'm not worth drinking. And you said earlier that you wouldn't drink my blood.
餓死しそうな時にパンがまずいと思うかしら。あんたは今にも餓死しそうな時にそんないい加減な約束を気にするの？
Oh crap! This looks bad. Ah! Help! Help! She opens her blood-stained jaws wide. Ah!
このバカ、何わめいてるのよ。
Huh? What happened? Uh-huh. I sit up in fright, and the tree bark on my face slides off.
まったくこの愚木、主人を起こすなんてありえないわ。
So that part was a dream, huh? Yella is glaring angrily at me. For a moment, she looks perfectly similar to that vampire girl in my dream somehow. What had possessed me to believe a vampire so easily and even travel with her to this house? I'm simply like a little princess who would follow others without being on her guard at all, and got abducted to this place after some weird girl called me. Although she said earlier that she wouldn't suck my blood, can a vampire girl really keep her word?
ねえ、何ポカンとしてるのよ。あんたに聞いてるのよ。
She looks more furious, and her fangs are glinting. Wait, do you remember how many people's blood you have sucked?
愚問ね。あんたはいくつパンを食べたか覚えてるの？
It's bread after all. I really had a premonition. Don't come over! Don't suck my blood!
あんた。
She's mad now. Yella pauses for a moment. Then she sighs and sits down again.
あんたの記憶は30秒しか持たないの。言ったでしょ。あんたの血は吸わない。
You won't suck on my blood? So that's really true, huh? But what if you're starving?
いい？あんたは私と契約したしもべ。あんたの血には私の匂いが残ってる。自分の血を吸うとでも？
I'm not sure. I've never met a vampire before, and the spam is coming here again. This guy really makes a lot of accounts just to come to my chat, huh? Is this something good or bad? I'm not sure. It works that way?
それに、私はグルメなヴァンパイアなの。病人の血、弱者の血、敵意のない者の血は吸わないわ。
Which type am I to you?
もしあんたが私のしもべにならなかったら、それは当然弱者ね。
Okay, so at least that tells me she's not gonna drink my blood. I see. Being considered a weakling, I can only sniff quietly in the disappointment. Should I cry or laugh? On further thought, she would have acted much earlier if she really wanted to suck my blood. She had plenty of opportunities to do so and wouldn't need to wait until now. Suddenly, some noises, which sound like metallic sheets hitting against something, are coming from outside the mansion. I look out the window to see a few men step out of a car, and they're bantering among themselves while walking towards the mansion. A few people are approaching.
ええ、悪い奴らじゃなさそうね。
What kind of person are they to you?
普通の人ね。
Do you want to suck them? Ow, it hurts! Surprisingly, she pinches me hard again. That group of people seem to have heard my voice, and they stop to look at me. Are you a vagabond? What's a vagabond, huh? I don't know. One of them comes over to the window to ask me, huh? For a moment, I have no idea on how to answer him. Me neither. Me neither. But he opens his mouth immediately without waiting for my answer. This building isn't owned by anyone and will be demolished as planned. For your own safety, please leave immediately. No, this building's owner is right here. I point to Yella beside me. You say she's the owner of this building? The man laughs as if he just heard a joke. Otherwise? I glance at Yella to confirm on things.
行くわよ、しもべ。
However, I didn't expect her to give up so easily after all. Ah, you're not the owner?
300年前にこの家の主人だったと言って誰が信じると思う？
At least you think about it for a little, unlike me. Yella scowls at me before she steps out of this place. Wait for me! I run after her. You're leaving just like that? You're giving up even though this place used to be your home?
どうでもいいわ。必要なものはなかったんだもの。
You don't have anything that you need here, huh? Fine. It's your home and not mine anyway.
何よ。何が言いたいの？
No, not at all. I just think you're quite beautiful as a rich vampire girl. Not only have you lost all your valuables, but your mansion is also going to be demolished by others. Is there a vampire in a worse state than you?
言ったわね。また言った。
Dia marah. Ah! Yella grabs my cheeks in one stroke, and her fingernails are digging into my skin, which hurts. Wrong. I'm wrong.
本当に憎らしい愚木なんだから。少しは悔い改めなさい。
Yella relaxes her grip, and the mood between us settles down for a moment. This calmness gradually becomes awkward afterwards. Without a goal, the air feels more chilly by a few degrees because of our wretched state. Hey, you don't feel hungry? I notice Yella is swallowing her own saliva in small mouthfuls.
ヴァンパイアは頻繁に吸血する必要はないの。一度食べればかなりの期間持つわ。
That's quite convenient then.
なんならあんたもヴァンパイアにしてあげましょうか。
Yella smokes briefly.
あんたの体中の血を吸って私の能力で私の血をもう一度あんたの体に流すだけ。
She's running her fingernails across my body while saying it, giving me the goosebumps. Don't. It sounds horrible. Don't ever do that.
人間のしもべのままにしておく方が都合がいいわ。少なくとも食料を分け合う必要がないもん。
That makes sense. But does the benefit outweigh the cost? Right. I remember the wild fruits I ate yesterday, and not in agreement. Well, Missy, what should we do now?
わからないわ。とにかく町へ行ってみましょう。300年後の町はあんなに大きいんだもの。私たちの居場所だってあるに決まってるわ。
Our niche? What do you mean our niche, huh? Oh! There's an opening song? Wow. Vampire's Melody.
さまよ街の中工作する影を見つめただ立ちすくんでた暗闇の中灯る君という温かく優しい日をずっと探してたんだ僕を見つめる横顔吹き抜ける風色の髪に目がこの先もきっときっと歩く歩幅合わせようこれから始まってく二人で過ごしたいく時何気ない笑顔さえも大切なものとしたかけがえのない時間を教えてくれた君となら明日もきっと暗くないすぐにいた手と手離さない
Whew. That was the opening, which is really cool. It's so hot.
暑いゆっくり歩きなさい太陽の下じゃ早く歩けないの
Okay. Aren't you afraid of the sun? Legend has it that vampires fear the sun.
そうならいいと思ってるんでしょ
She glances at me listlessly. No, no, no. I'm just curious. The two of us now, a human and a vampire, are wandering the city with the sun shining brightly on us. The black-colored roads have a pungent smell, and the stuff which resembles water vapor wafting out on top is giving me that illusory feeling inadvertently. I'm so thirsty.
そのくせよく喋るわね
I'm just changing the subject. By the way, eating for you is akin to drinking water? How nice.
羨ましいねその代わりあんたたちの食べ物の味は全くわからないけどね
Oh, you're right. That's true. What a shame. My fried tomatoes with chili and tea leaves is one of a kind. Pity you won't be able to try it.
それ本当に食べ物豚の餌じゃないの
That's rude. What? As the only pupil of the established master chef cook, how can I allow vampire girl with no sense of taste to say my own special dish isn't edible? You ain't know then. For tea leaves, chili and tomatoes, you only need to pick any one of them, and anyone will certainly find it a plate of delight. Don't you think so?
ちゃんと自分で食べたことあるの
Isn't that obvious? Can anyone call themselves a chef if they don't even taste their own cooking?
あんた料理人だったの血で料理を作れる
Anything with blood? What are you saying? That plaything you call blood is monster's food. How could humans like us prepare dishes out of blood?
かわいい悪魔が血で料理を作ってくれって頼んだらどうするさもないと首をねじ切ると言ったら
I'm wrong. I'll definitely learn to cook a dish with human blood when I'm free.
なんてね。私もそんな料理欲しくないもの。
Ah, so you're only kidding. You have so little faith in me. I'm a...
はいはい。もう終わり。あんたと話してると疲れるのよ。口も乾いちゃうわ。
In fact, my mouth can't squeeze out a drop of saliva by now.
だったら黙ってなさいよ。
Even if I shut up, that won't relieve my thirst. We might as well get to know each other. We might as well get to know each other better by talking more.
そのロジックはゴリラにでも教わったの。
Did they have gorillas 300 years ago? Huh? Logic? What is logic?
もういいわ。
Yala looks away. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. We didn't see a single well as we wandered around. I really wonder, how do the people here get their water? I'm dying of thirst and can't take it anymore. I extend my tongue in an attempt to catch some of that water vapor in the air.
汚いわね。見ようから口を閉じてなさい。
But Yellow stops me in no time.
梅の味覚えてる？
Huh? Plums? What's going on? How come I'm drooling now?
これは古代東洋に伝わるとある将軍の話よ。行軍中に彼の兵士たちは水を全部飲み干してしまった。彼らが喉の渇きに苦しんでいた時、将軍は前方に梅林があると嘘をついたの。それを聞いた兵士たちはたちまちよだれを垂らして喉の渇きを冷やしたそうよ。
That was convenient. That was a convenient lie.
あんたの動きを見てこの話を思い出したの。
I see. You've even traveled to the east before? I heard that place has gold everywhere, and everyone is so rich. They have cotton tied to the trees there.
本で読んだだけで行ったことはないわ。その話も聞いたことがあるけど誇張されてるだけでほとんど嘘だと思うわ。
It is false.
何？行ってみたいの？
If that part of the world really has a lot of gold, it goes without saying that anyone will probably desire to go to such a place. Don't you want to go there? Yella shrugs without giving her answer. Water! So the water people drink nowadays are in here. Someone is holding a transparent bottle with the words distilled water written on it. And that person is coming out of a shop with a signboard, convenience store.
このお店にあるのね。
The convenience store has clean glass panel for its outer wall, so we can see the interior easily, which has an assortment of food display at the shelves inside. There is so much food inside. Those are small pastries, and those are bread. They are so well made.
ねえ、あの真っ赤な液体は血じゃない？そうでしょう。
Blood? He's asking the same question. Blood?
ほら、あそこ。
Yellow points to a row of bottles, one part of the shelves. Each bottle is crimson in color, and it really looks as if it contains blood. They can't be selling blood. Don't tell me people nowadays do business with vampires. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Are there still vampires in this place, in this setting? After 300 years, huh? I'm not sure.
きっとそうなのよ。いい時代じゃない。さあ、中に入るわよ。
Calm down. We're down and out now. I don't think the shops in this era have progressed to such a point that will give us anything for free.
じゃあ奪っちゃえば
Why is your answer is robbing them? Rob? Don't. Let's see how things go first. It just so happens that a woman carrying a bunch of stuff has approached the store counter, and the clerk seems to be operating something there. Then she hands some colorful sheets of paper to him before stepping out of the store with her items. Ah, so wait, 300 years ago, they do have money 300 years ago, right? But what did their money look like, huh? I'm guessing it's all coins. Did you see that? She used those colorful sheets of paper to exchange for the goods before coming out.
つまりこの時代のお金は紙になってるってこと？
You have been staring at that woman. The minute her eyes meet ours, she looks away in fear. And she leaves hurriedly while holding her stuff tightly in her arms.
わかったわ。つまりあの紙を手に入れれば私の城を再建できるのね。お金を稼ぐのは得意やわ。
Yella adjusts her sleeves in preparation for making an entry into the shop after saying it. What are you planning to do? Wait, it doesn't work that way. My instincts are telling me that if I allow her to enter, an accident is just waiting to happen. As I extend my hand to block her entry, I suddenly hear a noise that sounds as if something is sliding down. Are you alright? Then I use my outstretched arm to prevent Yella from falling down.
大丈夫よ。足を踏み外しただけ。どうして入り口に段差があるのよ。
Yes, why would you launch an attack without even looking at the terrain first?
急にめまいがして気づかなかったのよ。
That's all? Why didn't you say so earlier? How are you going to get money if you're dazzled? At this time too. Don't tell me she's actually just a weak vampire girl, and everything she said about witches and whatnot was only empty posturing. I am really starting to regret being her partner in crime. That is rude, okay?
うるさい。あんたのせいじゃなきゃこんなはず。
If not for me?
まあいいわ。平気よ。しもべはついてくればいいの。邪魔しないで。
She adjusts her back as if she's going to assume another new posture. You need to explain yourself clearly. What do you mean if not for me?
うるさいってな。あんたには関係ないわ。目を覚ましたばかりでまだ完全に回復してないだけ。いいわね。
She brushes my hand away while saying it, and continues to head towards the store. Wait a minute! I quickly grab her before she can get into trouble, and use up a lot of my energy to get her to change course. Yella bumps her head on the glass door, and the sound of that impact rings out.
まあ、私を殺すつもり、このクボケ。
She's glaring and rolling at me while rubbing her head. Sorry. It wasn't on purpose. Are you alright? Maybe we were too loud and alarmed the store clerk. He has rushed over to check on us. We're okay. By the way, may we have a bottle of that blood you have inside? I have a friend who needs it, and I'll pay you a bit later. Although I'm not hopeful, I still think it's worth a shot. Bottle of blood? Why would our shop... Bottle of blood? Why would our shop have such an item? That isn't one? I point to the row of red bottles, and the store clerk looks back in puzzlement to see which item I'm indicating. Of course not.
ヴァンパイア用の商品はどこにあるの？
Upon hearing Yella's words, the store assistant looks at both of us up and down. Are you high on drugs? Don't come to a convenience store. Go to a blood bank if you want those. Run along now. I have work to do. Blood bank. The store clerk waves his arm to dismiss us. Then he turns around and returns to the counter.
あいつ絶対に
Oh, oh. What happened with her? Yella bares her fangs and is halfway through her rant before she clutches her head in pain and kneels down. You seem very weak. Are you okay?
うるさいわね。弱ってたってあんたより強いわ。
Okay, stop forcing yourself. Let's rest there a bit first. I'll think of a way. She doesn't seem to be in good shape. Vampires are afraid of the sun after all. I quickly help her to a shady spot under a roadside tree, and we sit there. Are you feeling a little better?
ムカつくわ。こんなくだらない店、昔からあったらとっくに私がぶっ壊してるわよ。
Just rest here a while. Lara stares at me and then closes her eyes.
太陽が嫌い。ただそこにあるだけでみんなに愛されて。
Of course, the sun is the mother of light, and the shielding against the forces of darkness.
今しったらないわ。神なんて死んじゃえばいいのよ。
Well, you're a vampire. You're one of the force of darkness. Simmer down. You might get struck by lightning. I used to hear those tales describing how vampires would crumble into ash if they exposed themselves to the sun. In contrast, Yella just looks a bit weak, and I can say the Mother of Light is already quite merciful.
ろくでなしのしもべく。それで何か解決策はあるの？
Given her current condition, she will certainly need to recover her stamina. It goes without saying that I'm not exactly in a better state either as I rub my empty. It goes without saying that I'm not exactly in a better state either as I rub my empty stomach. Easy there. Let me think. All in all, the most important thing is money. With money, we can get blood from the blood bank, bread from the convenience store, and we can leave. How are we going to get money safely? I'm a cook and might be able to work at a restaurant to earn some money. I can surely find one that will hire me because this city is so big, and I'm quite confident in my culinary skills. Problem is, it would be too slow to earn money this way. By the time I get my salary, Yella may have starved to death. But I have no other skills except on how to cook. Find work as a mason or a laborer? I would need to toil for at least a day before I could get any wages for this kind of work. Is there a faster way? As I think hard about my options, I notice a male passerby is placing money into a cup on the roadside, and a wrinkled old man is seated behind the cup. They can still do this? As I stare in astonishment, another woman comes over from the other direction, passes that cup, and tosses a few coins inside. Do the beggars nowadays have such low standards? They only need to display a cup and they'll get money in no time?
何か言った？
Ah, you heard me. It seems she has recovered a bit and reopened her eyes, but she's still a little groggy. I have an idea. You should rest here first. I'll be back shortly.
え？どこに行くの？
Earn money.
何よ？どうやって？
Don't worry, you'll see it shortly. I get up and look around.
待ちなさい。遠くへ行っちゃダメ。離れたら死んじゃうのよ。
Yell across one corner of my shirt. I know. I'll be a skeleton, right? I won't go far. I see a metallic drum nearby, and it's filled with all kinds of junk. It should be a garbage bin. I'm going there and won't die, right?
いいよ。
What's your plan? I head towards the garbage bin, rummage through it, and find an empty metallic container that resembles the cup in no time. I can barely make out the words "thin synthetic fish." Haha, look! I smugly bring the tin back. Yola just glances at the thing in my hands before closing her eyes again. She looks weaker than before. Don't tell me she's close to her death and appeared euphoric just now? Will I turn into a skeleton instantly if she dies? This isn't good. I quickly place the tin in front of me and copy that old man by creasing my forehead and sitting backwards at an angle.
何してるの？
I seem to have disturbed Yella, and she forces her eyes open to look at me. Don't worry, just rest for now. We'll have money in no time. I gesture at the tin in front of me, then point to that cup before the old man nearby.
これが何の役に立つのよ。
She doesn't understand, huh? As her voice trails off, a passerby tosses 2 silver coins into my tin. Thank you, thank you. I quickly beam and express my gratitude. That person smiles at me before walking off. Look!
そんな、まさか世の中ってこんなに変わるものなの？
Right. You can rest without any worries. By the time you wake up, we'll have money.
わかった。それじゃあ休むわね。
Yella relaxes, closes her eyes again, and is snoring in no time. I wonder if vampires sleep like mountain goats in their dreams. Halo yo, selamat datang. Selamat malam juga. Wah, aku baru mau selesai. Bentar lagi selesai skripsi, tapi thank you udah datang. Thank you. Another person throws money into my tin shortly afterwards. Looks like earning money this way is even faster than I thought. Is there a need to work at all then? I might become rich by simply lying down here. Just when I'm rejoicing at my luck, that old man sitting under the shade earlier suddenly comes over menacingly. Hey youngster, you're in my territory. Scram! How did it become your territory? I didn't take your spot. You can ask around. I've been begging here for 20 years. Every person around this place knows me. You've been a beggar for 20 years, huh? 20 years? No. Aren't you a rich man then? Why do you still need to waste your time here? Bastard, see for yourself. The old man rolls off his pants. One half of a leg is missing inside, with a wooden stick supporting it. I swallow my saliva. I'm at a loss for words. Do you get it now, youngster? I had risked my life through countless bullets and bayonets for this country, and you weren't even born yet. I'm really sorry. I'm a newcomer and don't know all this. I'm really short of money though. Could you let me stay here for an afternoon? I don't want to make things difficult for you either, young man. But I'll go hungry for tonight if you stay here for an afternoon. We'll starve to death if you don't have money. She has already passed out from hunger. I point to Yella sleeping at one side. You seem like an able-bodied young man. If you really need money urgently, I can tell you a way. How about it? Yes, what is it? Go in this direction, turn right at the crossroad until you reach the end of the street, and you will see a private blood bank. You can simply sell a small amount of your blood there, and I guarantee it will pay better than staying here for an afternoon. Sell my blood? I'm old, and I don't want my blood. I have sold some when I was younger. Is selling blood very profitable? They sell those to whom? Vampires? Places that do business with vampires really exist? Of course, it is profitable. As to their clientele, I'm not too sure. I heard the good quality blood from young people would be transfused into the rich and powerful, allowing them to stay young and live longer. Anyway, these are shady dealings. Who knows what they do with it? They would actually do this sort of thing? What an act by the devil. Why are you asking so much? Okay, hurry up and go. I've already wasted a lot of my time with you. Run along now. The old man kicks my tin can impatiently. Yes, I'm going. Since there is a faster way to earn money, why am I feeling unhappy over it? I pocket the coins in the tin can and carefully carry Yella, who is still sound asleep, on my back.
どうしたの?
Hang on. This is a very good moment, so I'm gonna screenshot it. And I'm gonna save the game. Where's the quick save? There's a load and save here. Click save, okay. So this I do it. Then load. Go back. Return to home. Return confirm. Holy crap, I love the UI in this game. The UI looks really good. It looks really cool and better than other visual novels that I played. Anyway, I think that's been like 2 hours or something, so it's really quite long. I'm gonna end my stream here. Thank you everyone who came and liked the video. I hope you enjoy what you watch, and I'll see you next time. Mata ne.